move back to the NFL. Conman has a question for you.
Yeah, JJ, speaking of Houston's, what's going on with the Texans here? Obviously, you know, the Titans have a very good defense, but Houston's been struggling as of late. Are you worried at all about the Texans, or because it's the middle of the season, kind of that little stretch where teams can struggle a bit, are you not worried at all and they're going to close this thing out strong?
I think they'll close it out strong. I believe in him. I believe in D'Amico and what he's doing and that entire staff and all the players down there. There's no question it's a rough patch at the moment. Just little things. It's, you know, this game, it's a tough one. You know, you get 8 sacks, 7 of them in the first half. You get a pick 6, a couple fumble recoveries, and you still don't close out a division opponent at home. It's just, that's not the type of stuff that before the season any of us thought was going to happen, obviously. You know, we have all these high expectations, these high hopes, and these are the type of games you expect them to close out no problem. I would much rather it happen now than later. I'm hoping that it's a learning experience. There's no question that, you know, there's some issues with penalties for sure, some offensive line things, but middle of the season is when you get all that stuff cleaned up and get it corrected, and I believe D'Amico's the right guy to do that and carry them into the playoffs stronger than they are right now.
A lot different this year than last year, you know, and obviously injuries at different places, as you chatted about numerous times in the past. It's that AFC South's wild right now, brother. That AFC South is...
It's always wild, man. It's always wild. It's like the AFC South, I feel like the NFC South is a little bit similar, where it's like these teams are always kind of fighting. You never know what's going to really happen. I still believe that the Texans have a very firm grab. I mean, we're 2-0 on you guys, who are the closest team. Obviously, the Titans and Jags are out of it. So, I mean, let's not act like it's like a grab bag here.
Hey, the Colts, brother, are playing.
Yeah? What about them? They hate you. You hate them. What's going on?
Whoa. That has all been...
Yeah, you guys made up.
That's all water on
it. It's perfect Thanksgiving time of the year. Everybody hates each other, but we're all going to come around the table and hash it out. Festivus for the rest of it.
No, actually, this Thanksgiving, it's all water under a bridge.
True.
You know, which is actual Thanksgiving mindset. Yeah.
Till Sunday.
I look around, I'm thankful and I'm grateful, you know, for everything that I have. And I'm lucky that I live in Indianapolis. And, yeah, this Colts team, sure, some things have happened and pictures have been posted on thumbnails. And a lot of shit has been talked about, I assume, which is why that thumbnail was chosen to be what it was. But other than that, all good. Hey, I'd be upset, too, if I was them.
Tough one Sunday, though. Can't lose the next one.
Well, the Lions, you know, 1-11 after playing the Detroit Lions. Now we got to the New England Patriots. Colts should win this game.
They should.
They should.
Colts are going to win this game.
But will they?
Colts are going to win this game.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, think about it. But yeah, they're moving on and moving forward.
Yeah, they are moving forward.
Ain't that right, Jage? Jage, you better watch it, because they got the Patriots and they got a bye. Then they got 3 teams that are not good, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of how it goes?
Well, the Broncos.
So. Yeah.
The Broncos
That's
look
pretty
not
good defense.
Yeah, we thought
that's a big one.
We thought we had a lot easier schedule than the Broncos all of a sudden become.
A couple rookie quarterbacks going in.
It's a real team. This is the Broncos are real deal, brother.
Legit.
Bo Nix, their future. They're without what, 40-some million on the salary cap because of Russell Wilson, and they got it. Cortland Sutton seemingly scoring touchdowns at will at this point. I mean, and Bo Nix has got it.
O-line.
O-line's good.
Yeah,
you can stuff going in Denver, man. That's a place people want to play. Like, I like Denver. I love it. They're building that brand new practice facility, which looks unbelievable. It's already a great spot right there. They get rolling. Bo keeps playing like this. Like, free agents will want to play there. It's a great spot.
I mean, Peyton wanted to go there. Like, allegedly there was some other deals that were much nicer at other places, but then once he got out to Denver and he saw where he could potentially live and where his family could grow up and what the building looks like and everything, he's like, I love this place. Yeah, Bo's a real deal. Bo is real deal. And I think we saw his development throughout the season, and I think early nobody was expecting anything from Bo or the Denver Broncos, not only because of his performances, but just because, like, these dudes have a quarter of the amount of money they're allowed to spend to create their entire roster. And at this point, Bo's gotten better. Sean Payton's gotten better, obviously, with how he handles the offense and who he puts where, and then the defense is going to be great. That's just kind of what we know now with Vance. It's like this team's – now they happen to be in the Chiefs division. So
and the Chargers.
Yeah.
And if the Los Angeles Chargers continue to go and do what we all expect them to do, no J.K. Dobbins. That sucks.
Yeah. Gus Edwards coming off one of his best games of the year.
That AFC West is
loaded.
Like, the Raiders
stink.
They're the only ones, though.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that seemingly don't have it figured out. That J.K. Dobbins news is a bummer. I'm bummed out about that. It was reported, I believe, this morning or last night, J.K. Dobbins has a sprained knee. I think Schefter's report is he's week to week moving forward, and he'll be out against the Falcons as they are 2.5-point favorites in Atlanta this weekend. J.K.'s having a resurgence, J.J. I mean, this is a hit to this Chargers team that is a pound-the-rock team, and J.K. Dobbins became their pound-the-rock guy. How much was he averaging before he got hurt?
7 yards a carry against the Ravens' #1 running defense.
So, oh no.
A lot of yards. Good yards per carry.
These types of injuries late. Important
Yeah,
players.
you play good defense. You play good defense, keep points off the board. You still have Justin Herbert. You sling that ball around a little bit more. Be all right. I mean, it's a tough division. Like you said, it's not – that division is brutal. But it's when you play good defense, you can do a lot of things, especially late in the year. And Jesse Minter has that defense playing good ball, and they'll be all right.
Okay. I like to hear that, too, about the Chargers. We love that team. Let's talk about another injury that is very significant, potentially, to all of football. AQ has a question for you.
Yeah, well, we talked about the Philadelphia Eagles offense earlier. Let's talk about their defense. Brandon Graham tears his tricep, out for the year. Might be career at this point. He's had a hell of a career, but when you were watching the game the other night, he moves inside. He's playing 3 technique. You're getting production from somebody other than Jalen Carter for once, right? How big of a loss is this?
Huge, man, huge, because like he's also just like a heart and soul guy of that team. Not only is he playing fantastic football right now, I mean, he's getting strip sacks. He's playing like a young guy out there. He's making impact plays in the game, but he's also just kind of who you associate with the Eagles, and he's everything about that organization. You associate him with the Super Bowls, you associate him with the big plays, and you know inside that locker room the love that they have for him, the love he has for that organization, and he kind of bleeds that Philly green. So to not have that guy out there is extremely tough. And you saw it when he was talking about it, how much it means to him. And I feel like especially in Philly, when you have that connection with the city, obviously Jason Kelsey had it. There's a few major guys that have had that in the past. But when you have that connection with the city of Philly, who's so hard to win over, that is a deep and real and special connection. And he's a tough loss for him. But it's also one of those where you feel like the guys are like, let's go out there and win for him. Like, let's get this guy another ring.
Yeah. He's a dog, Brandon Graham. He's the longest tenured, right? What they say?
Yeah.
I forget what the history is.
After, right on the team right now or overall?
Overall, I forget what
sure.
There was some tweets that were talking about that. You're talking about like legendary Philadelphia.
Ever?
No, he's somewhere in the list. It was, I didn't get all the.
Yeah, I would imagine he's probably somewhere on the list.
Okay, Jage. Thanks, Bob.
I know the big thing last year was like the only 3 they had left were Fletcher Cox,
Jason
Brandon Graham,
Kelsey.
and Jason.
Yeah. So, and they were all on lists. Okay, shut up, Jage. How about that?
Yeah. No, everybody's on a list.
Well, I read a little something that said something's brewing.
Big time.
Ty, do you know what's brewing?
Yeah, I think it might have something to do with Myles Garrett basically saying, like, hey, listen, J.J. Watt and T.J. Watt bumping their gums has kind of fueled me to become the player that I am. And then you kind of put the stat out like, hey, listen, I don't want any beef with Myles. I'm simply just stating the facts here, showing the stats. So I'm just curious, like, when did you guys start hating each other's How's this whole thing end? What's going on here?
What happened? I mean, I'm curious. I've literally never said a single bad thing about the guy. What happened?
Well, he just basically said your reaction, how you guys handle it, bummed him out.
Soul is done when he won the award.
Find one negative comment I've ever said about the man. Please. I literally only speak positively about him. I would love you to find a comment.
The tweet they put in the story actually is maybe one of the most kindly worded things I've ever seen a brother say to somebody that won an award over one of their brothers. I don't know if we have it. Do we have it? Yeah, boom. Everybody is asking for my opinion on Defense Player of the Year. I get it. Okay. The problem is I have no interest in tearing down MG, which we can only assume, for argument's sake, that's Myles Garrett.
Yeah, left out the K, so it's not Machine Gun Kelly.
Sure.
Okay, good call. Myles, here it is. He clears it up. Myles, the M and MG right here, the next sentence.
Not Machine.
Myles is a phenomenal player. I'm a big fan, and he's had an incredible career so far. I can acknowledge that. This is with all due respect. I can acknowledge that while also wondering what more could my brother that I grew up with could have done to win another Defensive Player of the Year. Then you put out, obviously, these per 10 snaps.
This is also from a year ago. Like, why is this being brought up now? I'm very confused.
Because after he goes bananas against the Steelers, he says to a Browns insider or something along those lines that, like, yeah, if you would have motivated that, because normally people are happy for people. But I didn't feel like you guys were happy for it.
That is the gist of it. Yes.
Kind of the gist of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've come on this show and praised him before. I've gone on CBS and praised him many times before. I've tweeted many positive things about him. Like, the guy's an unbelievable player. Have never once in my entire life said he is not a phenomenal player. So I don't know what more you want me to say. Literally, only praise the guy.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But now we know.
Same the other. Like, TJ's never said a negative thing either. So, like, I'm very confused as to why, like, there's zero negativity towards Myles Garrett. He's a great football player.
Might just be finding something.
That's very nice. Yeah, he's just looking for a chip.
Yeah, just looking for him.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I apparently did it for the Jets a few weeks back. Do it for him. Whatever. Anybody needs it,
What do you say about the Colts?
No, Patriots.
What do you say about
the Patriots?
No, you do it. You do it for the Colts. You do it plenty. You sounds like you piss them off.
Doesn't work though.
I tried. Lost my.
I think I just spit. Anybody see that? There's a little projectile spit coming out.
Getting worked up. Getting worked up. Yeah, talk about
getting worked up. Was your suite ever in jeopardy? I mean, I feel like your fandom might have been
in jeopardy,
in the limbo for a minute.
What do you think? You think like me choosing not to get it again?
Yeah.
Certainly.
What's Houston's situation though?
Yeah. What's going on down in Houston? Are you
got any sweet?
We're 7-5. We're 2-0 against you guys this year. What you're trying to manufacture an argument?
No. Opposite.
No,
you got sweets available?
Easy, Jage. Easy.
Sorry, that was an immediate defense.
Smart.
I mean, that's because Ty kind of came after you there a little.
Well, I mean, I wasn't coming after him. I'm kind of just relaying what other people are saying.
We're happy that you all get along. You guys are all great football players. A lot of great defensive player of the years in that conversation.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And when you're in that conversation, you're in Hall of Fame conversation. And we don't need beefing.
No beef.
We want love, especially on Thanksgiving. With that being said, Myles Garrett's a guy I would not want beef with. Ever.
No doubt.
No doubt. But then you remember JJ.
Same with Jage.
Jage, when he's posting that photo from his garage, where his lats look like a cape. Mm-hmm. You remember that?
Yeah, don't want beef with that guy.
Man, he was glistening. You remember that, Jage?
Yeah.
He just always has a squirrel suit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still look like that or no? It's Thanksgiving. You eating a little bit? Too much?
No, tomorrow I'm going to eat every single thing on the plate, but I work out to earn that. So, I look like that. Don't worry about it.
We were talking about this earlier. Do you think you're one of the biggest, what's the word?
Probably.
Holy shit.
Where are you going?
Holy shit.
That's old. But yeah.
The China on your chest?
That's 30 pounds ago. I think that is.
I'm the exact same weight now as I was in that photo.
Do you look the exact same?
Composed slightly differently, but no. Yeah. I mean,
Jesus.
Must be nice.
like after a workout.
Thankful.
Must be nice.
Thankful to be JJ Watt's body. Jeez Louise. Good for you, dude. Anyways, you think you're one of the most tough guys of all time?
No.
One time on this show, you said, if I walk into a room and I don't think I can beat everybody's ass in there, that's a problem. And that's why I work out the way that I do. Do you remember saying that? And now I ask
absolutely. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. But I'm not like the guy that's like walking in like, oh, I'll fight anybody here. Let's start a fight. Like I will if I have to. Like if I saw Biz the situation going down, I'm stepping in to help a Biz. But no, I'm not like the tough guy. Like,
very good.
But I also, when you're retired, people start to forget real quick. I don't know if you feel this or not. People start to talk a little more shit, and you're like, hang on a second now. You need a reminder? Like, do you need a real quick reminder?
That's where tough guy responds.
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, exactly.
What can they say to you? You tell me random people are saying things to you like that?
Jay, you look a little weak.
No, but there'll be little stuff.
Connor?
Whoa, easy.
Connor called you fat, right?
That's not true. I never said that.
Right. I think my son could take Connor.
I think you could too. Yeah, I think you could too.
Connor, when's the last fight you've been in? Was it when you were playing hockey for El Salvador
Lacrosse.
over there?
He played lacrosse. A lot of fights in lacrosse.
I honestly couldn't even tell you. I'm a lover, man. I don't need
You can't have a mullet and not fight, man. You can't have a mullet.
No, it's 2024. I mean, he's a lover. It's
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
what are you
These are
gonna
good
do?
things. These are positive times.
I'm copacetic.
Speaking
brother.
of positive times, let's go to Ohio. Big announcement out of the Bengals building, which I think is a big deal. Go ahead, Tom.
Let's remember who the Steelers play this week before you give your answer. Okay, Jage, we don't need any motivation for the Bengals this week, but they got their ping pong tables back in their locker room this week. They earned them back after the chart. I just said don't motivate.
No, I love the ping pong tables in the locker room.
Yeah.
Big ping pong
So
tables.
do all good teams have ping pong tables in the locker room, and do bad teams not have ping pong tables? Is that how it works?
No, I hate these conversations every time they come up because, like, it'll be like, Coach took basketball hoop out of the locker room. They're getting real serious now. Or, like, ping pong tables, the camaraderie is the best because you could have it either way. An unbelievable team could have a ping pong table in their locker room, and you might never know about it, or that people write articles. Their team chemistry is so good because they play ping pong together, and that's what bonds them. You could have the exact opposite way. This team stinks because all they do is play ping pong in the locker room together. Like, newsflash, there are 24 hours in a day. If you go to your meetings and you pay attention, if you go out to practice and you work hard, if you do your work in the weight room and you study your
Eat your
film,
vitamins.
there are plenty more hours in the day to be doing other shit. So I'm sick of everybody who's like, oh, you can't be like, you can. You can play ping pong if you want, and it is a good thing for teammates to play with each other. Now, if you're only playing ping pong, then there's a problem. If you suck and you're playing ping pong before you go to your meetings and before you do all your work, then that's a problem. But no, let's not say that ping pong is the reason anybody stinks.
How are
Good
you
for
at-
them.
how are
Glad
you-
they got their ping pong.
How are you at ping pong? You're a pretty good player, I assume?
I'm okay. Bruce Ellington was a teammate of mine who was very, very good at ping pong. He taught me some tricks that were very helpful. So my brothers and I are very competitive at ping pong.
Yeah, you could be just a backboard with your reach. You know, you could just get it back over the net.
I do play double-handed. So, like,
Me too.
instead of going backhand, I pass it to the left.
Yep, me too. Yeah. So I got 2 forehands. Are yours
I
good?
have a real bad left forehand. No, I palm it. So if it goes to my left, I palm it. I can't grab the handle, so I just palm it.
Respect.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm just peppering your. I mean that. So every time I'm just getting a fat poof back over the net, and then it's bang. Good night.
But with spin, there's a little spin. Like I put spin on it when it comes back.
Little spin.
What a great sport, table tennis.
Pat does it in pickleball too. It's a weapon.
Yeah, I'm a pass paddle, but
I like that. I like that a
attack,
lot.
though. I'm not. This isn't a give up shot. This is a.
What's your serve like? What kind of serve are you putting out there?
You tell me, brother. You tell me. Yeah, I love ping pong. I thought I was going
Okay, 1 point to win. What's your serve?
How do you? I'm going top spin to your backhand, throwing high, top spin to your backhand. Then you're palming that thing. That thing's popping straight up in the air, and then I'm literally crow hopping into this thing. Boom! Right, like that is probably what I'm doing. Bjorn Werner showed up from Germany, and I think in Germany they play table tennis like a lot. Like I think that is like something a lot of family. Bjorn Werner showed up at the Colts building, and he humbled me so quick. And then I realized you could get better, and I bought the ping pong machine. You know, that thing that this is.
Oh no, wait, dude.
Yeah.
You got the thing that fires them at you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Swear to God, yeah, still got it.
Swear to God.
Yeah, still got it. But that's what Bjorn Werner did to me in front of the whole team. You know how some of those games go. Everybody's watching. You know. Everybody's watching. It's either right outside of a meeting, so everybody's either walking by, stopping, seeing how things are going. The cornhole boards, another great addition to the locker room. I didn't even know that sport existed. And then get dropped in the locker room. It's like, well, you guys are in meetings. Guess I'm working.
Yeah. Grinding.
I'm working in
Oh,
here.
you had to be doing it all the time. That's
All
a
the time.
specialty.
Oh, yeah. Treatment. Okay, done with treatment. I'm going to go through a cornhole for hour and a half, 2 hours. And then when they come out of the meetings, some people are going to want to play. We'll see how it goes. I should be pretty dialed in. But those are great for the building. I don't know how teams don't have them. Like, what do you do?
It's the best.
Like,
Mini hoops are big nowadays. Mini hoops have become real big.
Well, it's a lot of shit talking, too. It's like, for me, punter. So if I do well in that, obviously you earn a little bit. But also the amount of talking and moments that are happening, you have to have those. Good times. Just like Thanksgiving. Have a great one. We'll continue on YouTube, ESPN Plus, and TikTok Live. We'll make our picks in our Ram truck. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good one.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we did. Jage. Yeah, we did.
Nice.
I felt pretty good. Should have gave more of a happy Thanksgiving send-off.
They knew it. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
Should have give. All right, Jage, before we let you get out of here, we can't thank you enough for joining us. We settled the Myles Garrett beef.
Yeah.
We paid tribute to Brandon Graham. We talked about the Houston Texans.
Oh, yeah.
Then obviously we just chatted about festivities inside the locker room.
Yeah.
We talked about old school stuff that happened back in the day that can't happen anymore. And we talked about Thanksgiving. But now we talk about what other people want to talk about. It's become a nice little Wednesday tradition.
Yeah.
Put out a good morning, beautiful people tweet. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. How you doing? It's Wednesday. That means J.J. Watt's coming on. Do you have any questions for the future Hall of Famer? And Connor will scan through them. All you got to do is put the hashtag AskJage in there and send your questions away. It got up to the number 3 trend on X this morning in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Whose body is that? Whose body is that?
Yours.
Go back to the AskJage graphic, please.
Whose body is that?
That's you.
Yeah, what?
That's not me.
That is your hand.
I mean, I am pasty white. There is no question about it. But those arms are not my arms.
No, that is a photo. We don't have the capability of taking your head off and putting it on somebody else's body.
No.
What are you talking about? Look at those fingers, too. I don't know how those fingers got so many sacks. Look at those things. Look at the biceps. Ooh, getting a little flabby.
Huge.
Oh, you guys getting a little flabby out there. Jeez Louise.
What the hell is that, man?
That's J.J. Watt. You're J.J. Watt. And this is hashtag AskJage. Connor, a lot of entries.
Yeah, fantastic ones. A lot of Thanksgiving ones. A couple about trade deadline day that people were still curious about, but skipped over those. A lot of Thanksgiving.
Okay, so we'll do the football ones first, then we'll get into the Thanksgiving ones. First question here from James at 15 Higgins. Overall thoughts on this year's rookie quarterback class? And who do you think will be the best player long-term? Hashtag AskJage. The long-term question hasn't been brought up a lot about these rookie quarterbacks. Jage, who do you think is going to develop and become the best long-term quarterback of this rookie class?
That's a really good question because
Deep side.
I am a big believer that coaching and organization and everything around you determines how good you're going to be. Obviously, we've seen Caleb this last couple weeks or this week with a different offensive coordinator. What will he look like down the stretch with that, with possibly a different staff in the future? Who knows? That is a massive determining factor. I don't know. Jaden, started out the year so strong. A couple little stumbles here, but we'll see. And obviously, Bo playing extremely well. If I was going right now and you made me pick, I'm going Jaden Daniels.
Who? I'm sorry?
Jaden.
Really? Because Cliff Kingsbury?
I don't know. I like the way he slings it. I like the confidence that he's got. I like some of these late game, like that at the end of this last game. That pass to Terry McLaurin was incredible, and the Hail Mary. Obviously, it's a Hail Mary, but still, he's just got something. He seems to have a little bit of that juice to him.
He does have the
swag.
He got the moxie that you're looking for. I think maybe.
I mean, that pass was so awesome. The one to Terry McLaurin, and then missed the extra point. Brutal, but that play was insane.
Absolutely brutal. I mean, just absolutely heartbreaking. 33 seconds left, down 7. What are you going to do with it, Rook? Let me drop a dime, and then this was on Bad D yesterday for everything DB from Darius Butler. I guess there was only like 5 guys on the Cowboys defense that kind of had a loaf or a MA in this entire thing whenever you broke down the film on who was supposed to cover what. But yeah, you're right. I guess to have the composure, the moxie to drop that in a dime. And also, for us, I think we were watching, we thought maybe he would.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
We thought Jaden Daniels maybe. So quickly, he has become a guy that we have faith and belief in. I think he'll be good. I think there's a chance Drake May's good.
Yeah.
Now, depending upon the situation, how it goes. Bo Nix with Sean Payton,
looked really good.
That's a situation where
very good.
We know that Sean and a quarterback have done well together for a long time. Cliff Kingsbury, how long will he be with Washington and Jaden? Then up in New England, how long will that offense remain that way? So for me, if I was to project 10 years from now, even though this is AskJage, I apologize. I do apologize for that. I would say you should have the most amount of faith just through history in Sean Payton and Bo.
For sure.
Probably.
Especially if they're going to continue to get more money
Yeah.
as they go. But I think more people than one can make it this year. Great question there. Thank you for using the hashtag AskJage. I think his name was Hollins, James Hollins.
Higgins.
Higgins
was it?
Higgins. Thank you, James. And baby Jimmy Higgs. Jimmy Higgs.
Baby Higgs.